to try to overpower the wonderful performance that just took place. The Tiny Tots truly were wonderful. So I'd like you all to once give them a huge round of applause. Thank you so much. And well, I want to just tell you a little bit about storytelling before I actually start the story. Storytelling is something that we all do all the time. So if I'm telling you an incident about growing up in Shimla, I'm telling you a story. So it's just that storytelling has always been around. It's just that we did not really recognize its benefits till a very long time. And now the art is really catching up. And I am working towards taking storytelling into the classroom. How can we make academics, education more wonderful, more hands-on, and not rote? Right now, you know, if I am to recall any lesson that I took when I was a child, I just crammed it up and probably, you know, just gave it out at the exam and that was over. But now the idea is, especially a lot of academicians and educationists are working on this, is writing stories for the classroom so that children understand the concept, it stays with them for life. And I think it is just a little effort to create more intelligent humans, more intelligent children, and not just, you know, cram up and vomit it out on the examination sheet. So that is that one effort. I have set up a center for storytelling in Kanpur, where I'm based right now, and I am doing a raising readers program, and my youngest listener is a 1-year-old. So I start from 1-year-olds and I go all the way up to 19 and 20, and I also have stories for adults. So today's story is a story for adults because the crowd was, you know, I was told that it is as part of the Inner Wheel Club meeting. I do hope you enjoy, and I would really appreciate if you could visit my website and leave your feedback there. We have a lot of articles on parenting and storytelling and how can you raise a reader and how can you take storytelling to the classroom. So I will give you details. It's called nutspace.in, and I'll leave the details with my mother and she can share it with all of you. And not taking too much of your time, I'm going to start. This is a wonderful story called The Giving Tree, and it's been written by this person called Shel Silverstone. Once upon a time, there was a little boy. He used to live in the city. And after living for many years in the city, his parents decided to move to the forest. They had a small cottage there, and the family of 3 moved to that forest. The boy had no siblings. They had no neighbors. There was nobody to play with the child. The child was being homeschooled. He had no friends. He would run to his parents and say, "Mama, let's play," and Mama would say, "Not now, I'm busy." "Papa, let's play. I have to send out a few mails." The boy was very lonely. So he started entertaining himself. He started playing with himself. One day, while he was playing all by himself in his back garden, he heard a voice. "Hi boy, come play with me." The boy was startled. A new voice. He turned around. "Who's there?" There was nobody. "It's probably I'm thinking about it." So the boy got back to playing. "Come here, let's play." "Who's there?" "Show yourself, will you?" "But I'm right here, right behind you. I'm the one with the tall trunk and the branches and apples. I'm your apple tree." The boy turned around and saw the tree. The boy was amazed. A talking apple tree. Wow! Now the city folk would not believe that, would they? "Are you sure nobody's playing a prank on me?" "Oh, come on! Let's play! Come swing on my branches! Come, boy, come!" Now the boy wouldn't wait. He rushed towards the tree, jumped on her branches, started swinging on her branches. And so began a beautiful, wonderful friendship between the boy and the tree. Every day the boy would rush to the tree, climb up her trunk, swing on her branches. "Boy, let's play kings and queens. Come on, break the leaves." So the boy would break leaves from the tree. Make a tiara! The boy would make a tiara. And they played for hours and hours and hours on end. And the boy was happy. And the tree was happy. Then the boy grew up. And his visits to the tree became very few. And soon completely stopped. The tree waited and waited and waited. And then one day she saw the teenaged boy coming towards the tree. She said, "Come boy, come, swing on my branches, swing on my branches." The boy looked at the tree and said, "I'm not a child, I'm not going to swing on your branches. I need money. I need money. I need to buy things. Everybody has swanky phones and gadgets. I have no money. Can you give me money?" "I don't have any money. So you're of no use to me." And the boy started going away. The tree was desperate. She wanted to please her friend. "No, boy, come. Break my fruit. Take all these apples. Sell them in the market. You'll get some money." "Ah, now you make sense, do you?" And the boy ran, climbed up on the tree, took all her fruit, sold it, and refused to say thank you for the gesture. But the tree was happy. A few more years went by. The tree waited and waited and waited for the boy to come back. But there was no sign of the boy. And then, one day, the tree heard the familiar sound of the gate opening. The tree seated her up. She said, "Oh wow, the boy is here." She straightened herself up and said, "Come boy, come. Swing on my branches, come." The boy was not a teenager. He was a man. He wore a suit and a tie. And he came to the tree and said, "You must be out of your mind. I'm not going to swing on your branches. I need to marry. I need to get a wife, have children, make a life for myself. I need to make a house. Can you give me a house?" The tree was heartbroken. She didn't have a house to give him. She said, "No, I have nothing to give you." "Then you're of no use to me." And the boy started going. "No, boy, no. I have an idea. Why don't you cut my branches? Cut my branches, and with that wood, you can make a house for yourself." The boy, who was now a man, thought about it. You make sense. And he got an axe and he cut, and the tree was in pain. And the tree stood there still because she wanted to help her friend. The tree lost her branches. The man collected the branches, turned around, went away, did not bother to say thank you. But the tree was happy. Many more years went by. There was no sign of the man, the boy, nobody. The house was isolated. The parents had passed away. Nobody stayed there. The tree was lonely. And the tree was hopeful for the boy to come. And then, one day, the familiar sound of the gate opening. The tree straightened herself up. And she was so excited. And she said, "Come, boy, come. Come swing." And she stopped short of saying anything because she had no branches. The man, who was now slightly aged from the last visit, came to the tree and said, "I need to get away from here. I'm tired. I want to go away from this place. Can you give me a boat?" The tree said, "Well, I have no branches left. I can't give you anything." "Well then, you're of no use to me." And the man started to walk away. And the tree was desperate to help her friend. She said, "No boy, wait. Why don't you cut my trunk? You can make a boat out of that." And so the man got his axe and with one blow cut off the trunk of the tree. And he collected the trunk, went away without even turning around to say thank you. But the tree was happy. Years went by, a few more. And then, one day, the familiar sound of the gate. The tree straightened up and said, "Come, boy, come, come." The boy was now an old man, hunched back, had lost all his hair. He was wrinkled. His eyes could barely see anything. He walked to the tree, and the tree said, "I have nothing to give you. You can't swing on my branches. I can't climb trees. My knees are bad. Well, I can't give you any fruit. I've lost all my teeth. Fruits are of no use to me. I can't even give you any wood for your boats or houses or for anything. I have nothing left. Well, I'm too tired. I just need a place to rest." So the tree straightened herself up and she said, "Come, boy, sit on me. Rest on me." And so the old man sat on the stump, and then with his very wrinkled hands touched